Okay, thank you very much for tuning this day. Thank you very much for being our subscriber, for commenting and sharing our videos. But today I want us to continue on the video we had done about the impeachment of the Deputy President of Republic of Kenya. And so today I want us to discuss in a wider way. And if you remember the last time we left on the allegation that were put across against the deputy president, and I want us to still speak on one thing that maybe we talked about the political issue, that maybe the fight against the deputy president is somehow political. And I want to tell you that, for example, if this bill is taken to the parliament the way it has been tabled today, it might be a game to remove him from the leadership, of course, because if you understand the election of Kenya, whenever a leader is elected, there are those qualifications that he needs to have, and one of the requirement is that he must not be impeached at any time. And so that's why I'm saying, for example, if the deputy president is impeached today, that is to mean in 2027 he might not vie for any seat because he was disqualified. So thank you very much for coming back again, and we need to discuss about this issue because it is a matter that it is before us. So let's understand this, that when election are done, and I'm talking about now 2027 because that is the game that is being played by Kenyan politicians, and that is okay. We should understand that if the bill that has been tabled on parliament will pass, my understanding is that it is not just very easy because it will undergo some what we call public participation, and public participation is where I was telling you that the powers of the country, of the power in the government belong to Mwananchi. So if this bill is discussed and it is brought to Wananchi or the Kenyan people have a decision to make. So I was talking about this thing because it is very important that every leader should understand this, that if, for example, the deputy president might be impeached, and my understanding or my take of view is that it is not possible, but let's assume it is possible, maybe because of those who claim they have numbers, it might be the idea to remove him from rule or from the ruling system or the government, because even 2027 he might not be able to vie for any seat because he was impeached. And that's why I'm saying people that are telling us that this thing is not political, maybe you can comment down there and tell us what is your view on this, because my view is that the allegation that has been put against the deputy president are politically motivated. They are just about politics. And I have heard people telling us that the deputy president is a man and a half, because he stands by his own words. When he say we must walk on this route, he cannot be diverted. And that's why I'm telling you that we should be keen and watch how things are being done in Kenya, because in Kenya we need to understand that it is about politics. And so when we're talking about politics in Kenya, is that deputy president, my view is that he is a man and a half. He has stood on his promise to Wananchi. For example, he told the people from the mountain that I will represent you, and that's what he has been doing. And allow me to add something on that. Let me tell you, the people that had the allegation that we discussed yesterday about the tribal issue, I want to ask the leaders that have tabled that bill on the parliament, especially those from the mountain. Are you telling us that the reason behind putting our deputy president out of the government or impeaching the deputy president is because of tribal issue? I'm asking myself, and I want to ask you, my viewer, is it sincere, or is it in order to tell us that the people that are living on the Central Province or the mountain, the way people are calling it, are they only the people from that place? For example, I am not from the, I'm not living on this area of the mountain or Central Province, but I'm living in another place of the country. And I want to tell you, I'm not, I cannot, I am not associating myself with the tribe of or the community of that place. But I'm telling you, when benefits are coming on this side or geographically, when the development are being done, when development are being done on my area, of course, when this community is benefiting, I'm also benefiting. And that's why I'm asking myself, and I want to ask the leaders from the mountain and the leaders across Kenya, when we are saying that the mountain should be developed, the farmers on that place, the business people from that place should be paid well. Does it mean, for example, let me just quote a community, for example, let me ask yourself, does the deputy president fighting for the mountain, fighting for Kikuyu people only? I don't think that is right, because I understand there are other communities that are living in those places. I have been in those places, the Central Province. There are farms, big farms in that places, and people from other community are benefiting from employment from these people from the Central Province. So when the deputy president is telling us, let's fight for the mountain so that their businesses will stand, their farms produce, they will be paid well for their coffee, for their kahawa, sijui tunaitaje, they will be paid well. My director, nitafutie jina ya kahawa alafu tuone venye itakuwa. Coffee and tea. If these people are paid well, let's be sincere, let's be right. For example, okay, wacha tutoke Central, let's come to Western Province, for example. When industries like Pan Paper, Mumias, Nzoia Company are working well, and I think when leaders from Western Province decided to fight because they want industries to start working and create employment, I believe there are community that are living in Western Kenya that are not that do not belong here, or they are not. Of course, for example, they are not Luya, they are not tribe from this place. But when we fight for development on these areas, we are not just fighting for the community that are living on those places. So when deputy president is fighting for the mountain, for the people from Central Province, he's not fighting for Kikuyus only. So I don't think it is in order for a mature member of parliament to table a motion or a bill on a parliament, a house that of course we understand it is for the benefit of Kenyan people. I don't think it is in order for you people to table such a motion and claim that the deputy president is somehow tribal. No, I don't support that. But when he is fighting for the people from the mountain, of course, there are communities that will come from Western Kenya, from Nyanza, outside Kenya, and come to invest on those places. So if you're telling us that is being tribal, then I don't understand. Again, I want also to talk about something we talked about, the corruption issue, and I was thinking that if we have institutions that have investigated the deputy president and such allegations, we are waiting to see, because for me, I conclude that this is a political war, and it's a war against the people that voted in the deputy president. And because, for example, the deputy president has been standing with his people, and it is good because we have leaders from other community that are presenting the need and whatever their people need from their own community. So I don't think there is a tribal issue there. And of course, when we talk about tribalism, for example, I don't think that's what the deputy president wanted to do. He was just representing the people who elected him and gave him the mandate. So removing the deputy president from the office, it means you are not just fighting him, but you are fighting the people that voted him, of course, in terms of the whole part of Kenya, and especially the people from Central Province. And when I am saying the people from Central Province, I mean we have Luyas that are living in those places. We have Luo that are living in Central Province. We have Kambas. We have all type of community. The way Western Kenya or Nyanza we have community. I don't know which is the right term, metropolitan, something of that sort. That, for example, Nairobi, when you are fighting for the benefit of Nairobi, you're not talking about one community. We have many communities that are living in those places. In Kenya, for example, in Western Kenya, we have many communities that are living in Western Kenya. So telling us that fighting for the needs of the central province is being tribal, then it is out of order, and I don't think that this bill will go anywhere. And because it is a political game that is being played, so that maybe he can be taken out of power, so that you continue ruling according to maybe your own way, or the way you want things to be run. But the deputy president, I appreciate that he has been standing with the truth. And I want to tell you, Wananchi, if it is possible, or you use your number, or you use money, or you use whatever power you have to impeach the deputy president, what you should not forget is that Wananchi has the power to, of course, we are watching you. And I want to remind you that you failed us during the bill of the finance bill, but I don't want to take people back there. But we are watching. So, and because we have the power, when you will come back to us, that is not what we gave you power to do. And lastly, as I conclude, because I don't want to make this video so long, there are many things that you people could have taken to the parliament to be discussed for the benefit of Mwananchi. Impeaching one person or not impeaching him does not give us any impact. There is no impact that will come out of such impeachment. Of course, I think it could be right or in order for you to table a bill that was talking about how farmers can be paid in Kenya, the way businesses can be opened, the way industry can be employment can be created. I think that is what Mwananchi or Kenyan people want from you people, but you are failing to do your responsibility, and now you want to divert our mind by impeaching the deputy president. And I want us to just discuss under the comment section. Just comment down there, tell me what is the benefit of impeaching the deputy president, a person who is of course under the president, of course the ruler of the government. Let me, I've just remembered something. When you people, you're telling us that the deputy president is undermining the rule or the way institutions should run. I want to ask yourself, I want you to ask yourself, as I ask myself, when you tell us the deputy president is undermining the rule of the law or the how institutions are being run, is the deputy president the governor of each and every county, 47 counties, the makers of the law? Has the deputy president made any law on parliament, or it is your responsibility? So I'm failing to understand what power in terms of constitution has the deputy president been given. What is the work of the deputy president? Because now you are telling us he's failing the government, things are not working. How? Which position is he holding that is stopping you from working? If it is about the court, the Supreme Court, and the court in general, the deputy president has no office to run the parliament, to run the judiciary. Executive is headed by the president and the chief cabinet secretary that we were given. Of course, there are some people who are telling us that the office is not in the constitution. So kindly tell us, if the deputy president is undermining the functionality of the government, which office is he using and which power is he using? So that is in conclusion to say that the people that have been given position, for example, the judiciary executive, might be the people that are failing the government because they are not working according to the way things are supposed to run. The deputy president is just there to help the president when the president is not there. For example, when the president is out of the country, that is the only time the deputy president, you can tell us, when the president was in outside the country, he did ABCD, but he has no power. There is institutions that are in place to make sure that the government is working or not. So when the government is not working, then it is not the leadership, it is the institutions or the people that have been given those mandate. So the deputy president has no power to say this should not happen, this should not I don't think he has the power. And if he has the power, kindly comment down there. So for today, I want to conclude or to end there and say that this is a game of politics. Anybody speaking the right way has no place in Kenya, and I don't think that is somehow fair. Anybody standing by truth should be protected, and the law should be followed, and that's my opinion. So this is the other side of story, and this is what we will be speaking each and every day as you continue watching our video. We will be speaking on the other side. So the other side of the story I have given you. So it is about you, Mwananchi, to decide which side is right and which side is wrong. So thank you very much for watching. You can continue subscribing, comment down there, share that video, and things will be all right. My name is Ikua Wanganga, and our show is The Other Side of the Story.